Plantar fasciitis. What the heck is it, and how do you get rid of it once you have it? Today I'm going to share with you 10 things that I did to cure my plantar fasciitis and get me back on the trail. Let's talk about what plantar fasciitis is. Plantar fasciitis occurs when there is inflammation of the plantar fascia where it connects to the heel bone. The plantar fascia is the thick material that connects your heel bone to your toes and gives you arch support and helps you walk. So that becomes inflamed where it attaches to your heel, and there's small tears that occur, and it can feel like a sharp stabbing pain, especially first thing in the morning when you step out of bed and try to walk. Now, I got this last November of 2017. I didn't know what it was. I thought I just had a bruise on my heel from running on the road in trail runners. Whether the trail runners were the culprit, I don't know. It could have been a stressful hike prior to that in conjunction with running. Whatever caused it, I knew I had to do something because it was interrupting my hikes, my backpacking trips, and being able to go jogging for my cardio. And I'm not going to get into the science behind all this. There is a ton of material online, and if you need to know all the science and research behind this and how the professionals suggest you cure it, I would recommend you looking online and doing your own research or seeing a podiatrist. But I would like to share with you the 10 steps that I took to self-cure my plantar fasciitis. Number one, first of all, I had to stop running. If you continue to run and try to cover up the pain, to get through it, tough it out, it's never going to heal, and you're just going to aggravate it more, and you could possibly be dealing with plantar fasciitis issues for years. I've heard stories about people having this for over a decade. Once you determine you have plantar fasciitis, you just need to stop running and get this taken care of. Number two, I iced my foot 2 times a day for 2 months, and each session lasted between 15 and 20 minutes. And what I found best for me to really ice down that area of your foot, of the heel and arch area, is to roll my foot on a frozen jar of jam. So we had a homemade strawberry jam in our freezer, and that was the perfect jar for me to roll my foot on, and I would numb it down pretty good, and that really seemed to give me some relief. And I think that was a very important step to not skip, is icing down your foot. The third thing I did was wear a compression sock. Now, this is something I learned online. Whether it helped my plantar fasciitis or not, I don't know for sure, but I was willing to take any and all steps I needed to get this cured, because I wanted to get back on the trail as soon as possible. Number 4 was stretching. I would stretch 2 to 3 times a day, specifically my hamstrings and my calves, because all those muscles kind of tie into your Achilles and your heel and the plantar fascia, and those are important muscles to keep stretched and limber. So for about 6 weeks, I would stretch those for several minutes, at least twice a day. Number 5, I purchased a pair of sole insoles, and I bought the thick ones. They come in thin, medium, and thick. Whether the thick ones were the right ones for me or not, I don't know, but they seem to help. I would wear them. I only bought 1 pair, and I would just move them around from all the different pairs of shoes that I was wearing, whether I was walking, hiking, or going to church, or just casual shoes around the house. I would wear them all the time, and they mold to your feet, and they're supposed to be great for giving your foot that support it needs, especially in the arch area. Number 6, I wore a foot brace to bed to keep my foot in a 90-degree angle. Now, at night, when you're relaxed and your feet are under your sheets, your plantar fascia can tighten up. The purpose of wearing the foot brace is to keep your foot in that 90-degree angle while you're sleeping, and to keep that plantar fascia stretched out, and you're hoping it's healing in that position where it attaches to your heel. I wore the foot brace to bed for probably 6 weeks every night, and it was not always enjoyable, but like I said, I was willing to do anything I needed to do to help cure this. Number 7, I decided to increase my chiropractor adjustments to more than just once a month. I've always went monthly or every other month just to get a routine adjustment to make sure my body's all aligned and nothing's out of place, no subluxations in my spine, no interrupted nerve supply. So that's why I feel chiropractor adjustments are important. If there was something out of line in my back causing one leg to be slightly longer than another, I didn't want that to be the culprit or the cause of my plantar fasciitis. So I started going weekly, sometimes twice a week, to get adjusted just to make sure everything was firing on all cylinders on my body. I wanted to give my plantar fasciitis the best chance to heal that I could. Number 8 is cold laser therapy. Now, I had this done while I was at the chiropractor. Cold laser therapy is low-level laser beams that penetrate on a cellular level and have special wavelengths that are supposed to help increase healing. I don't know all the science behind it. I did research it a little bit to make sure that it was worth doing, and I think a lot of athletes are having this done on their injuries, and sports injuries. So I was willing to give it a try. It was fairly inexpensive, and the sessions only lasted 5 to 7 minutes. So I did that twice a week for a month, and I'm sure that helped cure this more quickly. Number 9, to facilitate healing in your body, you do not want your body to be acidic. You want it to be more alkaline. So I decided to take barley grass supplements, a couple of tablets a day, twice a day for about a month. And when your body's more alkaline, it's able to heal quicker, supposedly. So again, I'm not going to get into the science behind it. I don't know enough about that, but I was willing to try it, and I think it helped. And finally, number 10, I continued to walk and hike lightly during this healing time, the 2 months that I was doing all these things to cure my plantar fasciitis. I went on a few small backpacking trips. I tried to take it easy, tried not to pack too heavy. I did not run at all for the 2 months, but I did continue to walk and hike lightly, and I continued to lift. I do squats and lunges for my lower body, and I continue to do those. I lightened up on the weight a little bit. I didn't want to stress the plantar fascia in my foot any more than I already was. I decided to keep on moving. There was no way I was going to sit down in a chair and prop my leg up for 2 months to wait for this to heal. So this is all finished up about, a month and a half ago, and I feel pretty good. Every now and then after a long hike or a long run, I will get just a little bit of tenderness still in my heel. So I would say I'm about 95 to 98% healed, and I'm happy with that. That's going to allow me to continue backpacking this season. Alright guys, those are the 10 steps that I took to cure my plantar fasciitis. I hope this helps somebody. Feel free to ask me any questions you may have down in the comments section, and I'll do my best to answer them. And until next time, thanks for watching.